Yeah, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about PEAQ today. PEAQ is actually looking very good, underrated as of right now. I believe it's very undervalued. So before we get into talking about all of that, I would like to ask you guys, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We're on the road to 20K subscribers. If you guys would like to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment what you guys think about PEAQ down below, and while you guys are down there, you guys can hit that Discord link to join the Discord to continue the crypto conversation we're having daily. And you guys can ask your most important question, which is, how does that Patreon group work? So as you guys know, we have been getting into some bangers, and we've even gotten into the private sale of PEAQ a while back. So this is a group that you guys do not want to miss. There's a lot of like-minded people in here that can help you guys out as well. And check out my ebook to the Essentials to Master in Tokenomics. This will help you guys pick the next gem in your crypto portfolio. Once you're able to understand the basics like market cap, fully diluted valuation, circulating supply, all of that goes into picking the next gem in your crypto portfolio. So links for that will be in the description and in the comment section down below. Let's get right into the video, guys. Right now, PEAQ is sitting at 11 cents, pretty much at its bottom, at its floor, right? At a market cap of $86 million, a fully diluted valuation of $486 million. You scroll down, its all-time high was 75 cents, right? Which was just 4 months ago, where it's now down 85% from its all-time high. And like I said, we're pretty much at its bottom because its all-time low is 9 cents, close to 9.5 cents, right? And it's up right now to 11.5 cents, right? Now, by now, you guys should already know what PEAQ is doing as a blockchain that is pretty much designed for Depin and machine RWAs. Things is getting really hot when it comes down to the machine RWAs and Depin for PEAQ. Now, I believe that PEAQ is about to be one of the most important chains in crypto because of one of their layers that they do have within their new Depin, right? So Depin is the fusion AI, robotics, and Web3 that gives power to the people, right? So it requires 7 critical layers. First, before, if you guys don't know what Depin is, it's essentially decentralized physical artificial intelligence. We're going to cover that a little bit more in this article here. But the 7 critical layers for this is AI agents, robots, data networks, spatial intelligence, infrastructure networks, machine economy, and Depin DAOs. So you guys should already know about AI agents by now, right? Robotics. We're going to talk about robotics because that's pretty much the same as, like, for me, it's included in machine economy, right? So the machine economy is where machines become economic agents, right? So they're not just tools, but a backbone to an economy where people can actually use them to spend, earn, anything autonomously. So basically, think from EV chargers to delivery drones, and PEAQ is looking to power this with their whole blockchain. You could think about this blockchain essentially for autonomous machines. So machines you're going to have on this chain could actually earn, pay, and settle without the need of human help, right? Pretty much. And then each machine is going to get their own secure PEAQ ID. This is things is pretty much getting very interesting for PEAQ, which is why I believe PEAQ is going to be like the heart of the machine economy. So diving into this article here, basically, I got a few things that I highlighted on here. So Depin combines the field of robotics, agentic AI, spatial intelligence, and Depin, right? It imagines robots and machines embodied AIs operating not just autonomously, but with agency and sovereignty in Web3 based machine economy. So we did talk about the 7 layers, right? So within the 7 layers, here you go again. You got the hardware, where the robots that allow AI models to interact with the physical world, right? This is kind of what PEAQ is helping build out, right? So you're going to know that I did make a video before about 3 Depin altcoins you need to pay attention to, right? PEAQ was a part of it. Ex Machina was a part of it, right? You also want to have Panamo. These are all things that you're going to actually start to see why they are part of this 7 layers here. So your software, agentic AI models running on those robots, data that allows physical AI to learn and evolve, spatial intelligence, right? This is something that PEAQ is also tackling, right? Enabling robots to comprehend and interact with the physical world. Infrastructure network providing key requirements like storage, compute, energy, and more. And a machine economy layer to bring all of this together with dedicated protocols that ensure interoperability and precise coordination between countless types of Depin AI models and robots, right? And then you're going to have the Depin DAOs, which is basically the organizations, right? Now, you guys can go ahead and read this article on your own time because they do dive deeper into all the 7 layers for this. So this is going to be important for you guys to understand what's coming up with Depin as of right now a little bit more. Go ahead and check this out here, but we're going to continue on just so we don't make this video too long. So this was like a tweet made a few weeks ago, right? So PEAQ right now has about 3.5 million humans and on-chain machines, right? This is pretty much growing pretty fast as of right now. So since PEAQ has launched, the growth has been massive, more users and more machines active, right? Talking about these machines here, just with Ex Machina, things is looking pretty good, as you can see here, right? A fleet of 10 humanoids, right, basically brings in an annual revenue of $1.2 million. That's pretty huge, right? And this is one project I'm pretty bullish on. I already included it in the 3 Depin videos, 3 Depin Altcoin videos that you guys should already have checked out. And taking a better look into the numbers from the tweet made from Charchet, I think I said that right, all right? He tweets out, PEAQ is quietly becoming one of the most important blockchains in the Depin space. Now, when we scroll down a little bit, this is where he talks a little bit more about PEAQ. It's built specifically for machines, drones, eSIMs, EVs, noise sensors, smart nav system, you name it. This is called the machine economy. This is why I'm very bullish on PEAQ, right? So you have 3.8 million total addresses, right? 2.3 million machine addresses, 1.4 million human users, 10.4 million plus transactions, and 313,000 PEAQ in total gas fees, right? So none of this is random. You guys can also go check out his tweet on this as well. He does dive a little bit deeper into the numbers as well. Now, within this machine economy with DePi as a whole thing that PEAQ is looking to tackle, their ecosystem is pretty growing pretty fast here, from mobility and transportation to energy and utilities. You got telecommunications and connectivity, IoT and smart cities, AI and computing, right? So this is looking really good in my opinion. I do believe that this is going to grow a lot higher in the upcoming months to maybe a year or so. There's going to be more Depin projects that's probably going to choose to build in that PEAQ ecosystem. Now, as of right now, since PEAQ is around its bottom, right, looking at the vesting and things like this, the community sale is almost over. Then after the community sale is over, the private sales and core contributors and things like that does start. But I already scrolled down already. By October 2025, you can see here by then we'll have about 25.3% of the total supply unlocked, which is going to be 1.06 billion tokens, right? So looking at that right now and plugging that right back into the coin perspective, you guys know how we do. If that circulating supply was out right now, the market cap would be about $120 million, right? So for it to get to about $1 billion market cap, that would just be, I think, about 20 some cents over its previous all-time high. Let me see. So its previous all-time high was 75 cents, and if it did get to $1 billion market cap right now, that would be about its token would be 94 cents. That's an upside about 7.5x, which isn't too bad in my opinion. This is pretty good from these prices here, right? These prices here, you're getting it pretty much the bottom floor. Who knows where else could this possibly go, especially as the Depin narrative continues to grow. I do believe that PEAQ is probably going to be the most important Depin altcoin out there as the ecosystem, the backbone of the machine economy. A lot of these new Depins are probably going to choose to build on PEAQ though. But I want to know what you guys think about PEAQ, right? How you guys feel about it and going into the future. Are you guys investing in it right now? Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you guys haven't subscribed already yet, please do so. We're on the road to 20K subscribers. If you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button and I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube.